Welcome to another video. And I would like to first start off by saying that this video is sponsored by your thoughts. Because everything that I'm going to say about the system called SuiteDash is going to be what you've been thinking, what you've been trying to find, and I'm going to explain why you need this system because it's amazing. So, if you are new here, I do videos around systems that I believe would work for business owners because I just find things at the 2 o'clock in the morning when you're searching. And I'm like, well, what can I tell everyone about the said system? So, SuiteDash is one of those systems that you kind of like make it your own. Now, granted, this system that I'm in right now, or the setup that I have right here, is really a very old setup, but Sweet Dash has been around for a long time. And so I have had the privilege of learning Sweet Dash, setting it up for different business owners. And now I just like making videos about them because I want to. And so when I'm helping business owners set up Sweet Dash, I'm normally looking at their infrastructure. I'm looking at the tools that they have, and I'm trying to take them away from the Adobe Sign or the proposal generators that they have, like Dubsado or Honeybook, or the email marketing tools like MailChimp or MailerLite. And I'm putting them into one source space that can give them a client portal, a unique design, and also it can give them a space where they can do project tracking so they don't have to use ClickUp. If they want to, they can. They don't have to use a scheduler like Calendly. They have an all in one source space to do everything. It's not perfect. And I will say that because I'm not selling you on a dream. I tell you that every time. I'm selling you on the reality that the system just in-houses so many different tools that you can honestly just do it all here. Shameless plug, because I do like to make sure that people know I have been doing this for a long time. And because I have, Sweet Dash has allowed me to be a sensei, meaning that I just know how to set it up right. I know people have come to me at a space where they are either not too sure about the system, or they found it and they're like, I don't know how to set it up, I don't have time, or they've worked with other Sweet Dash setups or builders, and they found that they just didn't get it right. And so I'm gonna get you right the first time if you come to me the first time. But I have a very big process here that kind of just makes it easier for you to trust me, trust the system, and trust yourself in making the right decision. I have what you call a readiness quiz. You could take this however you feel, and by your answers, it'll kind of let you know if you're ready or not, or what the next step should be. But you can still book a call at any time. Our packages are below, just giving you a little insight about how we work and what we do. We do complete build outs, or we just do pinch bites build outs. We do workflows for tax providers. We do strategy sessions. We do onboarding calls. But if you're not sure, book a call. And also, there's just been questions that I've answered, as well as just remember that we don't just do Sweet Dash builds. We built out any system. We're system agnostic, and we've literally helped all businesses, and I'm talking about all business structures, set up their back end because that is important as well. So it could be that this is your full business, system tool, but then you have emails that you're wanting to manage and other systems that you wanted to manage, because it's not completely always just clear as to how to use a system. If you want to just get a quick conversation with me, click on this button. I'm normally available, and that is me. So I don't just use AI. Either way, let's jump straight into just what I wanted to talk through really quickly, because this video is not going to be anything specific more than just introducing you to a new series that we're building out. It's going to be called the If I Were. And so if I were an event planner, if I were a business consultant, if I were a real estate owner, how would I build out the system? A lot of times people don't have time, and I'm very aware of that, but you want to know it from your perspective. And so, what I'll be doing is kind of building out those processes, not in full video, but more so in a conceptual way of this is how I would map this out to build it out. And I'll give you the full understanding of that. And then you can book a call with me. We can either do a consultation just to kind of see if it still fits your needs, and we can move forward from there, or we can simply just build it out for you. Every build out starts with a pre-assessment. That pre-assessment is mandatory because I found that a lot of business owners have 20 different tools on the outside. They expect it all to translate into SuiteDash, and it does not. But SuiteDash is fully packed with a whole lot of different things. Like I said, it has that calendar so you can have people schedule calls. It is not round robin, meaning that you cannot have a selected person or like 10 people on that and the first available person will be selected. It doesn't work like that. It's one calendar per person. They have a full CRM. It is not a true CRM, and I will hint at that, meaning that it doesn't pull from directly your email, but it does keep up with all the things. So you are able to take notes, you're able to track companies, you're able to track all the things, and it's fully capable of renaming spaces. So you can rename companies into childs, or because I've worked with schools and daycares and they've rebuilt this differently. You do have the ability to have coordinators, who's a point of coordinator, and then also you have the ability to have salespersons in here as well. And excuse me, with a salesperson, if they are an individual that you want them to have exclusive access to that sale, they can. I know I'm talking fast because normally my videos are 30 minutes. And so I'm trying to give you a little bit of insight without giving you too much that will overwhelm you. You have Office, so Office is going to give you all of the money in the documents. They do have gateways. I love using Stripe because Stripe is just easy, but you have also Braintree, Authorize.net, and PayPal. These two are pretty much connected. Authorize.net is also a great system. And then you have projects, which again, these are more so like task management projects. So you have the ability to set these up. You can assign them to clients and team. You can have subtasks. You have descriptions. You have all of the details here. You can do audits, all of the things. It's a fun place to be. It also allows you to connect to the client directly here. You can speak with them throughout the system. You can have files. You can do notes. Very, very fully equipped. You have marketing. It is not like MailerLite or MailChimp. So it does have some insight, but not very, very, very much. You can see when an email was sent. For the most part, these kind of like quick marketing is more so specific to the audience that you're trying to funnel in. You have the ability to set up some custom spaces like dashboards, portal pages, public pages, which are like landing pages. You have different pop-up notices that you can customize and send to people within the system. You can track all files, forms. You have support tickets. You have messaging in-house. You have automation in-house. And one of my favorites are the LMS. So the LMS, we used to use this a lot for when we were doing full build outs back in like 2020, when I thought that everyone was going to use my SuiteDash system. Not everyone did, but I loved it anyway. So I would create these for my team and specifically use this as like a training house for my team. And so this was actually built out,
Okay, so
believe
I
it or
figured it would be
not,
easy to actually do this with you guys
oh,
in a video form. So
over
I
three
am
years
currently going.
ago. So, it was really like one of the build outs that I did for branding. Like I tried to create videos for my team to make it easier for them, and it was helpful in the past. Now we've evolved and done different things. But in a nutshell, SuiteDash has also become very modern as well. They're definitely creating a different space for us to kind of feel like this is luxurious. It's very unique. Their forms are very well formulated. You have different type of forms that you can use. um, it's a very great system. They also have a lot of different features coming out day in, day out. They have something called Manage World. So for you as a business owner, you have different types of um, different segments of your business that you want to keep separate but in the same space. And you can do that. You can do that with Worlds. With Worlds, you're able to actually segment the different brands that you have. They all are the same branding, same email that's inside of this one space. But once you activate it, you can actually manage the staff that's associated with it, some automations that's associated with this, circles. You can even just set aside any of the different proposals, documents, things of that nature. So it segments that, but it still uses the same branding. So just keep that in mind. I could say a lot on this. I don't want to bore you, but I do want to pull you into the series that we're about to start doing. Again, it is called the If I Were. So think of yourself as who you are. If I were a business owner who does sales in the car industry, SuiteDash can work for you. I've actually worked with someone who does sales repairs. Car repairs and sales for cars. Um, and we used a couple of different systems at the time because SuiteDash wasn't fully equipped, but we made it work for his business. I've used it for real estate agents, for um, coaches, for consultants. I've used it for event planners, specifically wedding and also just production events. I've used this space for construction workers, contractors, whew, Lord, virtual assistants. I'm trying to think of all the things that we've set up, accountants, tax providers. Literally, you think of it, we've done it. And the reason why I'm so like happy to share who I am is because I'm actually an agency. So if you go over to experts and hire an agency, I'm the fourth one here. The fourth one. Okay, and I think that says something. Not because I have done all of the things, but I am that girl when it comes to Sweet Dash. I love Sweet Dash. You guys can feel free to just take a look at my website. Take a look at the things that I've done. Sweet Dash is a system that I would always want to make sure is used. And yeah, if you do have questions, again, I am here. Thank you for reaching out to me, and thank you for even taking the time to touch bases. I look forward to all the things, and I look forward to learning more about your business.